We are at Hythe again today. I'm gonna give it another bash for these rays, but mainly I want some dabs. I've got some blacks from the last trip that I mentioned that I bought, and they've been in the fridge. I had 5 score and I kept 5 score to go a bit mank, hoping that we'd get some dabs because the dabs love a bit of manky old bait. That's today's plan, to get a dab or a couple. Water should clear out when it comes up. At the minute it's about low water. There's an absolute nut job swimming. You can see him there, zoomed in. Yep, he is swimming in the sea. Today's the 6th of December, 6th or 7th of December, and I heard on the radio on the way down here that today's top temperature is going to be 6 degrees. Now imagine how cold that water is. And there he is having a little jolly. Oh, there's a few more, look. There's a couple of old ladies. I'm not zooming in because they're in the bikinis and it's a bit weird, but they're off, look for us. Oh mate, I'm having a laugh. So yeah. Today's target is a dab. Hopefully we'll get it. Well, while I'm here, while you're watching the first bit, I need to start getting ready. But I had another little look at my analytics last night on YouTube, and it shows that 70% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. 30% are. So you 70% people, come on, hit that subscribe button. When I looked last night, I needed 40 subscribers to hit 7,000 subs. So if we could do that, I don't know, this week, that'd be great. But also don't forget, I will be giving away a Ziplex fishing rod at 10,000 subscribers. I haven't got that Ziplex rod yet, but I will get it within the next couple of weeks. It'll probably be after Christmas, to be fair. But I'll be looking into getting one. I don't know what make, don't know what model it'll be, but there will be, and I will post it to the winner. Personally post it to the winner. So get the subs going. As soon as we hit 10k, there'll be a Ziplex up for grabs. Right, in a bit. Right, guys, just quickly brought you back. I've just set up my little rod, my dab rod, as I'm going to call it today, because I'm going to stick a ray bait out as well. But basically, this is just a 2-hook flapper. It's made on the body of a loop rig, but I haven't set it up as a loop rig. It's just a flapper, using the size 1 sea glow cutter hooks. And hopefully, if we can get that to focus, you might be able to see it. Put it there. Right, so it's obviously got a bigger eye. You can see the shape of the tip of that hook. It looks a bit like a cobra, like a snake. On the inside, you see that flat point, which is a little bit different to the rest, which is why we love them so much. Yes, also, you can probably notice it's got quite a big eye on it. That serves 2 purposes. One, for all you people out there that are visually impaired, you can get the line through the eye belt. No, it's not because of that. Basically, it helps hold the worm up, because obviously with these smaller hooks, 9 times out of 10 you'll be using worms. 9 times out of 10. It's just a little bit of an extra bit to slide the worm over, and it stops it from sliding back down. It doesn't obviously stop it completely, but it's just one of them little things that helps. Just something that we thought might work. But me and Mike just waiting for a bit of feedback, see how it goes, see what other people think. But I love them, absolutely love them. They're strong as anything. You probably get a couple of trips usage out of it as well. You know, see that point there? Look at that focusing. Bloody hell! Well done, phone. Excuse the state of my sausages, but look at that point. Just gonna get a picture of that actually while we're there, because it's been the best bit of focusing I can get on my phone forever. Oh, come on! I don't know if I got it. Yeah, that's it. Right, I'm gonna stick some worms on, and I'll bring it back in a bit. There we go, guys. Second chuck, target species. A lovely, lovely dab. So I say nice look. I think the hook's gone through his eye, but he'll live. He'll just be eyeless. 27 centimetres, good dab. He's a good dab. And we caught a live bait as well, obviously. That's the stamp of the whiting. I thought this is the second cast. First chuck was a double shot of whiting, which obviously I weren't going to show you. Probably one of the easiest ways people will say how to tell a dab. They're pretty much see-through, and that's really the best way of doing it. There's a way with the lateral line, the shape of them as well. But if you don't know, it's hard to say. And I don't. Yeah, that lateral line curves around. I'm pretty certain that don't happen on all flatfish. I might be wrong, but for me, it's a dab. If you can see through it. Well, hopefully we'll bag up on a few of these, because this is what we want today. Manky old lug, and in fact, I'll tell you what else I put on that last chuck. That is a little tiny strip of bluey, very small strip of bluey. That when I cut the tail off of a bluey to put it on as bait, I just trimmed it up just to try and make it a bit more aerodynamic, should we say, so it casted better. And they were the little trimmy bits I took off. So a bit of lug, and literally I cut one of these little strips in half. I cut that straight in half, and then just stuck it on the hook. Done the job for what I wanted. So hopefully we'll see a few more. The water's going to clear out a bit more, so hopefully the whiting will disappear. That's the reason for fishing during the day. The water goes clear. I'm not saying you weren't going to catch whiting in clear water, but they will slowly start to thin out, hopefully, and the only fish that should be left there will be flatties, hopefully. Dabs, maybe chance of a place, but we'll see. Right, in a bit. Just quickly brought you back, just to let you know what's going on in the near future, really, with the channel. Next weekend, we are hopefully, weather permitting, out with Steve Dentex on Dentex 3. Again, we will be dab fishing, as there's not really much else in the river. There's another bite, look. And it's good fun, so they say. It's going to be a lot of work to do for me, well, for us. Kieran will be there, Shane, who I work with as well. It's basically the people that we work with. I think there's 5 of us going. Damien will be there, you've seen Damien before. Ronnie will be there, who you've seen before. I think it's a shame you ain't seen on the videos, to be fair. Obviously Ginger Ninja, Kieran. But yeah, it should be a good day. It's all going to be, I think we're putting 5ers on it, so there's a bit of a competition. And it could be a laugh. That little rod's banging away as well. Look. There is one little twist to the day that I'm not going to mention yet. You have to wait and see. Obviously, I'm still trying to get out of my sib. I keep mentioning the sib and the boat, and I've got it all sorted now. I've got the proper pump that I needed, and yeah, I blew it up the other day in the living room. Mrs. Fish Hunter wasn't best pleased, but it's one of them things, isn't it? It's what you have to go through when you live with a fish hunter, I suppose. Having boats blown up in your front room. But hopefully we get out soon. I was going to go out today, and as you can see, it's flat calm out there today. It's lovely, but launching it on the beach in this weather isn't nice. I mean, it's that calm. Yeah, like over there. Yep, that is a paddleboarder, and he's a long way out to sea, really, because he's come from the other side of them rocks. Well, look, yeah, that's him over there paddleboarding, and let me zoom back out, and that's, you can probably still see the dot. That's him. Yeah, so it's a nice calm day, but it would have been an absolute ball ache to launch and retrieve a boat on his on the beach. Better to be safe than sorry. But I do plan on, oh excuse me, so next weekend we're out with Steve Dentex, hopefully. I think, tease with me, I think someone down the beach has just walked into his line, because he had a bite that weren't no fish, that's for sure. Is that your rod banging, or has someone walked into your line? Someone got your line caught random? If not, that's Free Willy, mate. The weekend after that, I plan on maybe going to Bristol or somewhere like that. Not maybe Bristol, but to the Channel. As one more big trip, the last big trip for this year. But if I do go, I'll be taking the boat, and that's the plan. I'll be fishing on the Sib, on the Channel somewhere. I'm thinking somewhere sort of southern end of the Channel where I haven't been before, like Minehead Way or Watch It, somewhere like that. Again, that's not a promise, because who knows what's going to happen with the weather. But hopefully I can make something happen. I've got to do a lot of research, but I've got 3 weeks before I go, if I go, which is plenty enough time to do any research. So if there's any of you lot on here that do a bit of Sib fishing down the lower end of the Channel, Breen, Watch It, Burnham, anywhere like that on the lower end of the Channel, let me know, please. If I've got any launch, to be honest, what I'd like really is a slipway I can launch from, somewhere that's got a nice flat beach, tucked up a bit. I'm not on about going that far. I just want to be able to get out into a bit of deep water where I might find a cod, because obviously that's what I'm going to go down there for. But if I do take the boat, then I'll be out with anything like rays. I don't really want thornbacks, but if you know of any where I can maybe have a chance of a blonde or a spotted, I don't really know if it's the right time of year for them. But yeah, so anyone down that way, down the end of the country, sort of North Somerset, Southern Somerset, will be ideal. Get at me. You'll be absolute legends forever. Right, I will bring you back when we get some more dabs in a bit. A little bit of zoomed in footage of a boat as there's not many fish. He's just dragged down the beach, that little boat. Some sort of potting boat, I'm assuming. And there's like rope tied in the water. He's just sort of pulled himself out to it. That's it, he's just getting it off his boat now. Madness. There goes his little outboard, which is actually probably about 15 horsepower. Yeah, just thought I'd show you a little boat in a bit. Right, so there's a little bit of a tip that's a bit backwards actually, because I thought, oh actually, Right, so this little tip is for people that use frozen blacks a lot, and like I'm using at the minute, they're my blacks that I'm using. Well, not rotten, but they're well over a week old. They haven't been frozen, so they're still fresh if you like, but they're not fresh in the slightest. Now, a lot of people will know this already, but if I open these blacks, I'll show you what I mean. So this is a score that literally has been wrapped from fresh, it's been chucked in the fridge. So I don't know what they're like. Yeah, see, they're a bit sticky. I mean, these are quite good actually. Still, yeah, look, you can see they're just going a bit moody. So if I get a couple of them out, so there's just 3 of them just for now. Put that down there. Now, I thought I had a bait needle in my box, and then I couldn't find one. But so what I was going to do was improvise and use this lead, and use each one of these as the bait needle. In other words, get a lug. This will all make sense in a minute. Slide the lug down the prong. Right, now a lot of people will have baiting needles. A lot of people won't need baiting needles. This is just an idea. So all I do, nip that tail off, slide one on there, just like that, and then get another one, and slide that one on there. Now there's so many new baiting tools out in the market nowadays for every occasion, but a long tail lead does exactly the same thing. Just fold them down out the way, put them together, band them up, as you can see. Now, when these go a bit mank like they are now, or frozen, this is an ideal tip for frozen worm. Especially fishing for these small fish. Right, so that is that. Now, you pull that off, and that is one nice lugworm sausage. Right, and then you get your scissors, cut that in half, because they are 2 ideal baits now on small hooks for small fish. Bear with me, and I'll show you what I mean. Get one of my Seaglow hooks. Ouch, bloody sharp. I should have had a rig ready for this, really, didn't I? All you then do basically is just thread that on your hook like you would a normal worm. Just literally pop it up over that eye. Now imagine there's some line, and then tip that with a little bit, tiny bit of fish bait like I've been doing. Oh look, and there's a bit there. That's properly blue Peter, that is. And, oh hang on, because I've cut it off on the wrong bit. Tip that bit just like that, and there you have it. That is like the perfect dab bait. Also whiting, because whiting is smashing it in a minute. I'm getting, just me and T are both getting double shots. But that is what I mean. That will stop your bait from sagging as soon as it hits the water. Because I know you've all reeled in frozen blacks and it's been a saggy ball of mess when there's no fish on the bottom. But, so obviously, and the weight, the lead is a good thing, but I do remember that, I'm pretty certain, that in here somewhere is a baiting needle. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure there's one in there somewhere, but it looks a little bit, to be honest, it looks a bit too dangerous to be sticking my fingers in. So, yeah, if you haven't got a baiting needle, top tip, use a long tail lead. And if you ain't got one of them, then it's tough. In a bit. Just doing the old dual view thing on my phone. So obviously that's a close up of T. And then where he actually is. I can't zoom in any. Oh, I can zoom in more. Oh, sweet. So I can literally zoom right in on T, and you can see where he really. It's brilliant. Hopefully, he's going to reel in a fish. Can we get any closer? I don't want to get too close. You'll see his ugly head. God, he's putting milk in that. I know he didn't reel that far. Oh. No. What an absolute idiot. He was meant to bring in a fish at that point. Oh well. Well, in a bit. Yes, the Muppets managed to get one. Happy days. It's been a tough old day, you know. Bring over the box tea. Let's have a proper look here, hang on. I've just literally baited up, cast out, look. And this is what I reeled in. Two little pain in the rear end whiting. Let me just chuck them back. As much as they're annoying, I always try and put them back. There's a bit of wind now. Give us a sec. They'll die anyway. You've got to do your bit, ain't ya? Layers. Right, let's go and see his little dab. Oh. This is the second one of the day. We've been here hours. What's happening, mate? Can you get it? What's that? What? Right, hold the phone for me. There he is. A bit of blood, bit of what? Happy days. Obviously, it's not as big as mine, but well done, T. Again, look, see-through. See it? You can see that it's see-through in the sunlight.
Hold it more up towards the light.
Yeah. Quality. Right, T's going to go and put this and that little whiting back. So that is what we're here for. Little dabs. Happy days. He strikes again. Again, only this one's a baby one. This one's smaller than T's one. Probably be sizable for a match. I think they've got to be 20. Oh, actually, I don't know if it is. I don't know. I think they've got to be 20. Whatever. Anyway, it is target species. Who cares how big it is? It's what we came for. A lovely little dab. They're just cracking little fish. They're meant to be really, really good eating. Obviously, this one will be too small, but they've actually got little sharp teeth in there as well. Yeah, get in. Seems like I just said to T about packing up and going home. The water's cleared right out now. Wind's dropped off. We had a bit of easterly come in earlier, but I might have one more chuck now. Famous last words. One more chuck. Right, in a bit. What's happening, everyone? T's open the phone. As you can see, we're now drying up lightweight. We had a few dabs, a couple of dabs. I had two, he had one, so we had 3 dabs. A lot of whiting, a hell of a lot of whiting. That was it. We didn't have no dogs, no power. No, it was literally just whiting and then 3 dabs. It killed a bit of time, got us on the beach for a bit, I suppose. Thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe if you can. As I said, 70% of our viewers haven't subscribed. It is free. That little red word says subscribe. Just click it. Done. And then that's it. You're done. You ain't got to do anything else. Don't forget, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a zip links. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks all for watching. In a bit.